Hello everyone. In this video we are going to solve 7th Maths Chapter 1 Integers Exercise 1.1 question number 6 and 7. Let's see the first question. Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A to point B. From B she moves 30 km towards west along the same route. If the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent her final position from A? Let's see how to solve this question. This is the diagram. Rita is now in position A. She moves towards east from point A to point B 20 km. Again from point B she moves towards west 30 km. Now her final position is here. You have to find the distance between the initial position A to her final position, this one here. So this distance you have to find. Since the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, the distance traveled towards west will be represented by a negative integer because east and west are opposite direction. So towards, if you using the positive integer towards east, then you have to use negative integer towards west. So first I will write distance traveled in east direction is 20 km and in distance traveled in west direction is minus 30 km. So distance traveled from A is equal to 20 km then plus minus 30 km. So the next line I am going to remove the bracket. Plus 20 plus into minus is minus 30. The different sign. So I am going to subtract smaller number from the larger one. So 30 minus 20 is 20 and the symbol of the bigger number is minus. So my answer will be minus 10 km. This is the answer. I am going to write the answer like this. Therefore, we will represent the distance travelled by Rita from the point A by a negative integer, that is minus 10 km. That is, Rita is now in west direction. Next question. In a magic square, each row, column and the diagonal have the same sum. Check which of the following is a magic square. They have given one sum problem. You have to check the sum of all rows, all columns and all diagonals. If all these are equal, then the given figure is a magic square. So for that, let's start. This is row R1, R2, R3. Here there are 3 rows. I am going to add first R1. So in R1, look here what are all the data I am having. 5, minus 1, minus 4. I am going to add 5 plus then minus 1 plus minus 4 like this. 5 plus minus 1 plus minus 4. Now the next line I will write all the numbers with symbol. Plus into minus minus, plus into minus minus. So I got plus 5, minus 1, minus 4. Okay. Now I will take first 2 integers. So all different sign. So if it is different sign, then I will subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. So 5 minus 1 is 4 and symbol of the bigger number is plus. So I will put plus symbol here. Plus 4, then minus 4 remain as it is. Here different sign, with the same number. So I am going to subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. This is the sum of first row. Next, I'll take R2. Here the value is minus 5, minus 2 and 7. I'm going to add all these three integers. Minus 5 plus minus 2 plus 7. The next line, I'm going to remove the bracket. Minus 5 will come as it is, plus into minus, minus, then plus 7 will come as it is. Now I'll take first two integers, minus 5 and minus 2. Both are same sign, so I'm going to add and put the larger number sign. So 5 plus 2 is 7, and here the symbol is minus, so I'll put minus 7 like this, and the plus 7, I'll write the plus 7 as it is. The remaining number integer is plus 7. So here again two integer, different sign, so I'm going to subtract these two integers. So 7 minus 7 is 0. I got 0. Row 2 also the sum is 0. Next is row 3. Here I am going to add 0, 3 and minus 3 like this. 0 plus 3 plus minus 3. 0 plus 3 is, I'm going to add 0 plus 3 and I'll write plus 3, then plus into minus, minus 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. So row 3 also 0. So here I got all the sum of row is equal to 0. Next I am going to check for the column. This is column C1, C2 and this is C3. Now I am going to add and find out the sum for C1. Column means I will take like this, 5 plus minus 5 plus 0. Minus 5 plus 0. The next line I am going to write integers without bracket. First I will take two integers. 5 minus 5 is 0 and this 0 is from the previous one. 0 plus 0 is 0. Here also I got 0 for column 1. Now I will do for column 2. For column 2, I will take minus 1 plus minus 2 plus 3. Minus 1 plus minus 2 plus 3. The next step, I will remove all the bracket. Here, look here, plus into minus, minus 2 plus 3. 3 integers has come, so I will take first two integers. The same sign I am going to add and I will put the symbol whatever in the question, that is here minus. So answer is 1 plus 2 3 and the symbol is minus 3 and plus 3 will come as it is. Plus 3 minus 3 0. Here also I got 0 for column 2. Now for column 3. Similarly, I will do for column 3 also. Minus 4 plus 7 plus minus 3. I will write like this, plus minus 3. Next, minus 4 plus 7 plus into minus, minus 3. Here I will take first two integers, different sign, so I am going to subtract small integer from the larger one. Here I got 3. 7 minus 4 3 and the larger symbol number symbol is plus. So plus 3 and remaining minus 3 from the previous step. 3 minus 3 is 0. Here also I got 0. For the sum of rows I got 0, and for all sum of columns I got 0. Okay, let's see for the diagonal. This is the question, and here is a diagonal. Diagonal 1, and this is diagonal 2. I am going to add this diagonal. 5 minus plus minus 2 plus minus 3, like this I'll write first. Next is I'll remove the bracket, plus into minus minus, again plus into minus minus, so minus 3. Here 3 integers, so I'm going to take first 2 integers, plus 5 and minus 2. So different sign. So I'm going to subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. So 5 minus 2 is 3, and the symbol of the bigger number is plus. So answer is plus 3 and the minus 3. Plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Similarly for diagonal 2. I'll take minus 4 plus minus 2 plus 0. So I'll remove the bracket, plus into minus plus 0. Here same sign going to add and put the same sign in the question. So minus 6 plus 0. So answer is, whenever you are adding any integer with the 0, you will get the same integer. So minus 6 plus 0 is minus 6. So here diagonal 2 is not equal to 0. So is this a magic square? No, this is not a magic square. So I will write the answer like this. Because sum of one diagonal is not equal to 0, so the question, the figure 1, is not a magic square. I have to write answer like this. After solving all the row, column and diagonals, you have to write like this. Okay, next question is another square. So for rows, I'll take R1, R2 and R3. I'm going to add R1 like this. So 1 plus minus 1 minus 10 plus 0. This is row. So plus into minus minus, 10 plus 0. So these two I'll take. So different sign. So I am going to subtract the smaller number from the larger one. So 10 minus 1 is 9, and the symbol of the larger number 10 is minus. So the answer is minus 9 plus 0. So adding 0 to any integer, you will get the same integer, minus 9. Similarly for row 2, I will write all the row integers in row 2, and the next line I will remove the bracket and I am solve first 2 integers, then the result to the last integers. So here also I got minus 9. In row 3, I will write as it is. The next line I will remove the bracket. The next step I will solve one by one. Here also I got minus 9. So for rows I got minus 9. Let's check for column. So column 1, column 2 and column 3. I am going to add all the integers for column 1. 1 plus minus 4 minus 6 plus minus 6. I am going to remove all the bracket, plus into minus minus. Then I have subtracted. The last step I have added. I got minus 9. For column 2 also similarly, for column 2 also you can do these steps, these simple steps. The same thing, 10 minus 10 minus 2 minus 13 plus 4. The different sign you are going to subtract, and you got minus 9 here. Here also you got minus 9. Next for column 3, C3 is equal to 0 minus 2 minus 7. In between I will put plus sign because I am going to add these numbers. 0 minus 2 minus 2 minus 7. The answer is minus 9. Now I am going to add two diagonals. This is diagonal 1, this is diagonal 2. So first I will take diagonal 1. 1 plus minus 3 minus 7, plus minus 7. So 1 plus into minus minus 3 minus 7. The first two integers I will take. Minus 2, I got minus 2, minus 7. The answer is minus 9. Similarly, I will take for diagonal 2. 0 plus minus 3 plus minus 6. In this step I am going to remove all the bracket. 0 minus 3 is minus 3, minus 6. Minus 3 minus 6, minus 9. So here I got minus 9 for all rows, all columns and all diagonals. So I'll write the answer like this. The square 2 is a magic square because sum of each row, each column and diagonal is equal to minus 9. Like this you have to write the answer. Thank you for watching my channel. Kindly subscribe, like, share and comment.